my loves, welcome to a new video. This is going to be a little bit of a catching up studio vlog. I have so much footage to share with you guys, and I kind of accidentally took a very unintentional break with uploading throughout the entirety of December. Well, from about October onwards, really. I've been really inconsistent. And it's like the new year, like it's New Year's Eve tomorrow. I turn 25 tomorrow, and it's kind of freaking me out a little bit that I haven't updated you guys on like everything that's happened towards the end of this year, because I kind of feel like everything was building up to this point and then I just didn't upload anything. So go and grab yourself a little bevy. Yes, I have got whipped cream on top of my iced coffee. It's Christmas, it's allowed. So yeah, go grab a bevy, go grab a little snack, and let's get stuck in. Here we're all set up. I'm just behind the store. Mum's got me some Biscoff pancakes and I've got a coffee down there somewhere in the cubby. And what have you got?
I've got bacon carb, yeah, bacon.
And I'm really excited for this, but I'll quickly show you my stall and then I can scram. So I have a 6-foot table. This is everything. So by the end of the first day, I had a total of 17 sales, and I mean, it was actually fairly busy. I was quite surprised and I was very happy. I ended up taking £147.75 in total, which was crazy considering it was only day one, and I was so ready and so tired after our early start. So I was so ready to get back to the hotel, have some food and just clock out for the night, but we didn't. I think we ended up going to bed around 10, I want to say. No, it must have been later than that, might have been more around midnight. I was still working on my key rings, I was still packaging mystery bags. I actually took my thermal printer with me to the hotel so that I could keep printing labelling stickers, so that I could keep packing mystery bags and like little mystery bundles and stuff. But yeah, that was the end of day one at Belle's Pumpkin Patch. So day two of this market, the Friday, I actually had such a quiet day in comparison to the Thursday. I ended on 13 sales. I took £102.25, which meant that we totaled £250. So by the time you take all the fees, I came out with just under £190, which I'm still really chuffed with. It's amazing and I feel very grateful.
We've gone for, it's called pork, apple sauce stuffing on fries.
So I'm all set up. I'm a little bit nervous about vlogging in public, but we'll move on because there's a couple of people hanging about, but it's fine. But let me just show you my table and the setup and everything that I've gone with this time. So my banner is still really dirty from Belle's, but so far this is everything. And I've already made 2 sales as I was setting up as well, so I've nearly made my table fee back already before we've actually even opened. So it's fantastic and I'm really chuffed, and I'm glad that people are liking stickers today, because I mean stickers. This market for me was absolutely incredible. It was the Darby Uni Halloween market. I ended on 29 sales in total, which is insane. I took a total of £230, which by the time I take my table fee and my card fees out, I ended on £198, which is just bonkers. I just thought I would quickly show you everything that people have ordered. So we have Abby, who has ordered one of the Buying Little Treats is My Hobby button badge. We have got just one more page, ghost sticker. We've got a Cozy Autumn and Ghosty Frog sticker sheets. And then we've got one of the B-grade like sticker sheets, sticker bags, and then one that's just all like the vinyl stickers. And I am having to use one of my, I can't remember which month this was actually, it was September? I can't remember, but a previous month's like freebie card, because I didn't do October and I haven't done November. I might do December, but who knows. So I hope people don't mind, and I will just be picking like random stickers that kind of suit the order, instead of actually having a dedicated sticker, because I just haven't got a dedicated sticker this month. So I apologise for being really, really disorganised with that. Anyway, we then have, I want to say it's Kaya ordered a holographic butterfly sticker pack. If I've mispronounced your name, I am so sorry. Please correct me in the comments if you ever watch this. Then we have Chris, and they've got a holographic, I don't know if you can see that, probably not. I promise it is holographic instead of just normal gloss vinyl. One of our rainbow unicorn matcha stickers. And then we've got Brianne, who's ordered a Dr. Pepper peppermint sticker. And that's everything so far. I'm just going to pick out some freebie stickers, I think. Thank you so much for ordering. If you're interested in checking out my Etsy and everything, it'll be linked down below. But yeah, I'm going to get on and do these. And while I've been doing that, I quickly did this little button badge design, because it makes sense to have a dilly dally one as well as one of my little treats in my hobby, since I have tote bags to match. But yeah, so I'll be uploading those to Etsy at some point. I just thought I'd quickly throw that in because that's what I've been doing. I've been making button badges. And I also went for a walk with Mum not long ago, up into our town centre to go get a coffee. So I've got an iced gingerbread latte, and then I also had a festive bake from Greg's, which was just chef's kiss. I love festive bake season. Festive bakes have my heart. I'm a festive bake girly. But yeah, I was really excited. But anyway, I'm gonna pack this and stop dilly-dallying.
You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh,
apologies if you can't hear me, but this is turning into the shop update from hell. Basically the Cricut stopped working. I kept getting a red flashing light. It's cutting off and it's just not actually even cutting through like kiss cut or die cut now. Tried replacing the blade, hasn't worked. So we ran to Costco to see if we could get another machine. Don't do them anymore, even though I know for a fact they had them like last week because we came and did our shopping. So great start. So now we're running over to Hobbycraft. We've got an hour before it closes and they've only got like 3 left in stock to see if we can get one of those. So I've already postponed my shop update to tomorrow now instead of tonight, and I'm really panicking about getting this machine because I've got 3 markets next weekend and then I've managed to book another last minute one for the 7th of December. So I'm kind of stressed out, I won't lie. But yeah, wish me luck. Okay besties, so I think it's time I updated this vlog. So the last clip you would have seen was me struggling and stressing out and freaking out because my Cricut basically decided to die. It kept flashing red lights, it kept stopping cutting, it wasn't cutting correctly, and it was just in general having a massive meltdown, and I had to postpone my shop update, which I was not too impressed with. I purposely was rushing my shop update anyway because from the, I think it's the 13th of December, there's new EU regulations for like safety products and stuff that are coming into effect, and it basically means I'm not going to be able to ship to the EU for the foreseeable, God if I can get my words out, and I've been really stressing about it. So I decided on the 1st of December, when I stop my international orders like for Christmas, that is when I'm going to end all my EU like order shipping things. So I was really hoping to have this last sort of week as kind of like a last hurrah until things get easier for small businesses and things get a little bit clearer on what we have to do, because right now it's looking like it's just not going to be a feasible option, which is such a massive shame, and it's so unfortunate, and I'm really frustrated about it. I've seen loads of small businesses over the last like week and a half basically just shutting down EU shipping altogether, and it's just so not fair. I understand why they're doing it, but it's just like, it's just one thing after the other. But yeah, anyway, so the last clip you would have seen was me stressing getting a new Cricut, and a couple of shops later finally managed to get one with about half an hour to spare, thanks Hobbycraft. They did also close early, which if I was like 10 minutes later I would not have been able to buy this machine, so I'm like, obviously some sort of force or entity was on my side. But I have now got a Cricut Maker 3, and I can happily say all day working away it has been an absolute dream. So here she is. Ignore the very messy studio around her. The printer is currently over here, and here she is. This is the old one, this is the new one, and she's beautiful and clean, and I can't wait to cover her in stickers. And she's actually fairly quiet, and she's so much quicker than the original Maker. I can't believe the difference, and I've only had to calibrate her once so far, so fingers crossed this kind of continues. But obviously you guys will know first thing if there's any issues similar to last year. I seem to have an ongoing battle with technology. It seems to be never ending at the moment. But yeah, thank God the shop update has gone. It's live, it's happened. I am so relieved and so grateful. I've already had a couple of orders, which is just mental, and I'm so grateful that there is still people who want to support me, despite me being very dramatic last night on my Instagram stories and just whinging and moaning constantly about me being ill or the Cricut playing up or the printer playing up, and just I'm so grateful. I don't know how it got to like the middle of November as quickly as it did. I don't really remember much of this month. I know that I was ill for quite a significant portion of it, and I was recovering for quite a lot of it while also trying to prep for many markets and keeping my stuff stocked in Design 44, and it was all very, very hectic and stressful, and I was flaring up quite a lot. I had that kind of sickness bug, COVID, cold, flu-y thing that everyone has had that's been going around this winter. And I was really bad for about 2 weeks where I just couldn't concentrate. I didn't want to look at screens, hence why I have become so far behind with my editing. And just finishing off the month with some really, really crappy markets. So the first Christmas market I did, it was awful, honestly. I actually wasn't even going to bother acknowledging or talking about this market or posting about it anywhere because I'm actually really, really embarrassed by it. In hindsight, obviously I am sharing it because I think it's important to show that not every single event is perfect. Not every single event is a well-oiled event. Not every single event is going to be amazing, and I think I've just got very, very lucky so far with the markets that I have done already. I had a total of 4 sales at this market. I made £45, so by the time you take fees and car parking and stuff out, because car parking also wasn't free, I came out with 20 quid, which I know sounds really, really ungrateful. And I am still grateful that I did make money, even though it is such a small amount compared to what I have been doing at previous markets. But what got to me the most about this market was I actually had some really rude customers. There was a couple of rude traders and their friends that had obviously come to see them. They were quite rude. They were quite narrow-minded. They looked and judged me quite harshly, I think because I'm young. I was the youngest there by quite a significant amount of years. Obviously I have got green hair and I don't draw realistically. I think the event was also severely under advertised, and I wish I had the time and energy at that point in time to complain and at least try and get some of my money back, because I was sat there sick in the cold for about 4 hours for the sake of £20, which just was not worth it whatsoever. And to also have on top of that people making comments about me being inexperienced and like just having like childish art and not being a real artist, which is again really, really crazy to me. I thought that we had left that kind of mindset behind in like 2012. I didn't realise people were still very heavily judging people based on their appearances and based on what art they choose to make, especially in the art community. It genuinely was insane. Like, it was one of those moments where I was like, I actually can't believe this is happening to me right now. And I did put on threads at the time about what happened, and loads of people came out in support, so I do generally feel more okay looking back on that event. It was one of those live and learn situations. For future, I will definitely be considering whether or not something is going to have my demographic or is going to welcome my sort of niche more than just going for it because it was in the city centre at the beginning of December. So I was thinking Christmas shoppers, and also the table was cheap, so I just kind of went for it, and I don't regret it because I still managed to get content, and I filmed a couple of reels. They were quite jokey, and I did take product photos and stuff. But yeah, live and learn.
Hello my loves, good morning. It is market day. It's Sunday the 1st of December, so happy December everyone. Go and grab yourself a little bevy and maybe a little snack as well. I don't know how much I'm going to film today because as you can hear in my voice, I am still really ill. To be honest with you, I am exhausted. I feel like I've been hit by a truck, hence why I'm not wearing any makeup today, because I keep having coughing fits and it just leads to my makeup just streaming down my face, and I don't have makeup wipes, so I've just opted for no makeup at all today, so that's great. It's currently, I think it's about 10 to 9. We've just packed up the car. You can see one of the boxes on the back seats, and we're about to head to mum's first before heading to the market, because last night I went over after work to try and get a couple more sticker sheets made, and the printer and the Cricut just weren't working together. The printer is starting to have the same issues that my last printer had, and it's to do with the print head. I know that much, so we're going to see if we can try and fix it now. But yeah, I'll see you over there. Okay, I'm at the studio and I decided to conduct a little mini experiment, because last night when I was freaking out and panicking over this printer situation again, you know, as I do, so this is basically what it's doing. So here, if you see the rest of the cut lines, the last two, and it's like the last centimetre just really starts to fade, almost as if it's running out of ink. So I don't know how, you can kind of see that there's like a yellow tinge around there, and it just looks very pale. And it's like the last sort of centimetre just hasn't printed. It's like there's no ink, but then also the ink is running. I printed on regular cartridge paper and it's fine. So that would suggest it's not the Cricut, it's not the Cricut file, it's not the actual printer itself. And I have been cleaning it and it's not like it's running out of ink. Each tank has got like minimum half of the ink in there. So the only factor that is different is that this is a fresh pack of sticker paper. And I'm really gutted because I just ordered 100 sheets of this sticker paper that I have ordered 3 times previously. This is the sticker paper that I always use. It's the HTV Ront matte vinyl printable sticker paper. But this is like the second pack that's like mostly dodgy. They just, I don't know if they're just, it just feels slightly different than the last batch of sticker paper that I've had, and it just isn't working. It's like the ink just won't settle on it properly. It's really strange. And I've tested on a different brand. So this is the brand that I used originally, like when I first started selling on Etsy and stuff. It's the Evergreen Goods sticker paper. It is slightly thinner and the backing sheet is cream, not white. But my sticker sheets are printed perfectly on it. And the Cricut is actually done, so I can show you. Other than up here where there was a bit of ink that just bled, it was like a little bit blotchy, like this one, because I think it's obviously just on the feet, so I think it's going to take a couple of goes until that disappears. But like, so I think this first sheet's got a little bit of ink dragged onto it, but I think the others are okay. I'll do a proper quality check after I've printed a couple of them off, but at least this means that the problem, it isn't me, it's not the printer, it is in fact just the sticker paper, and it's really annoying.
And just like that, it was December and this was my second Christmas market of the season, and it was honestly another disaster. We still had a fairly good day, but I finished the end of the market on 2 sales. I didn't make back the £15 table fee, which was really disappointing. This venue I was actually returning to after I did a 3-day market event back during the summer that I did fairly okay at. actually. I'll try and link the video down below because I did vlog that as well. So it was quite disappointing. It was very, very dead. Not a single soul in sight for this market. It was advertised. I saw the ads on Instagram and stuff. I had shared a bunch of stuff, but just no one turned up at all. Yeah, not ideal. We still did have a good time. We ended up actually having a Sunday roast dinner right in the middle of the market next to a roaring fire. And how many times can you say that you've done that during a market? Probably not very often. And it was discounted too, so that's a bonus. And yeah, me and Heath just kind of, it was almost like we're having a date all day. It was odd, and it definitely didn't feel like a market. Everyone else, all the other stall holders, left early without saying goodbye through the back door, which has left a really bad taste in my mouth. So me and Heath were the first ones there, and we were the last leaving, and we definitely made sure to say thank you and goodbye to all of the staff and the organisers for just organising it in general and just having the day. So yeah, that was my second Christmas market of the season. So like I said, I do love coming back to Darby University for their markets, and this one was for the Christmas fair market, which I was super excited for. And this was the first time I had actually set a goal for myself. I wanted £100 profit for this market, which is kind of similar to what I came out with last time. I just wanted, guaranteed I wanted £100 profit. Which sounds like a lot, but also not a lot at the same time. I totaled 31 sales and I made £203.25. So by the time you take all the fees out, like the table fee, the card fees and all of that, I came out with £173.25, which definitely reassured me after this weekend that I can still sell my art and that it's not me or my art, and that I'm not too niche for these kinds of events, and that it definitely comes down to finding your demographic at these markets. I had loads of returning customers that are students, and I had loads of students come and ask me if I was okay because they'd seen on Instagram that I was, one, sick, and two, that I'd had two really crappy markets back to back, and I had quite a few of them that were concerned that I wouldn't return to Derby Uni in case I was put off from doing Christmas markets, which I assured them would never be the case, and I will always be down to return to Derby Uni. For those of you who don't know, I am a Derby Uni alumni. I got my illustration degree here, so I'm always so grateful to have the opportunity to return, and I'm obviously super grateful to every single student that chooses to shop with me or staff member that chooses to shop with me. And I'm always happy to also have a good chat with a lot of the businesses that I see at different markets. It's always good to catch up with them. So yeah, super grateful. And again, I'm super grateful to my dad for helping set up with this one again. I think he had a good day, even though I was wanting coffees and food constantly. We actually had a Yorkshire pudding wrap on this day and it was incredible. And yeah, that was the end of this market.
my loves, it is a market day. Go and grab yourself a bevy, and me and Eve are currently going through the car park to try and take my boxes in. So wish me luck. I'll try and record some of the process of setting up, but I've no promises. But I'll catch you guys in a bit.
So this is my final market of 2024. It was the Design 44 Makers Market, right smack bang in the middle of the Darby shopping centre. And oh my god, what a day. We had a ridiculously early start. I think we got up at something stupid like 6 a.m. and we had to be setting up by 7:30 at the shopping centre. So it was even though it's local to us, it was a stupid early start. The market was 9 till 6, so by the time we packed up and actually got home, it ended up being a very, very long 12-hour day, and I was very, very truly exhausted. I was flaring up so bad, my feet were killing me, they were swollen, but it was so worth it. We ended the day on 45 sales, and I hit every single target I had made for myself, and I made a total of £366.55, which by the time you take the fees out, I came out with just over £291.55, and I just find that absolutely insane. I sold 10 A6 notepads, which meant that I sold out of 3 designs. I sold well over 30 stickers, 20 sticker sheets, and also 12 mystery bags, which is just crazy to me. That's like the most I've ever sold at a market. And I didn't film too much, but we had such a good day, and I'm so glad I just went for it. So we ended the market season with such a bang, and I really left on a positive note. And congrats, you've made it to the end of a very heavy vlog. Thank you so much this year for supporting me, whether that's through buying from me and my little stationery business, or if you've just subscribed or followed my socials. If you've left any kind of comment whatsoever, thank you so much. I really endlessly appreciate it. I feel very grateful this year. I've had such an amazing year for my business. It's been kind of crazy and kind of mental. I've accomplished so much that I didn't think I was going to accomplish, which again is just like blowing my mind, and I can't wait to like lock in for 2025 and create more stuff. I'm actually itching at the moment to get back into creating and creating new stuff, so make sure you do follow along for updates on my next shop updates, when I am actually going to reopen my shop and all of that. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in 2025, which is kind of crazy to say because it feels like only yesterday that I was like, I've reopened my shop, it's 2024. Kind of crazy. I also turn 25 tomorrow, so that's kind of scary. So I guess happy birthday to me, and I love you guys so much. Thank you again endlessly. I can't thank you guys enough, and I'll see you next year. Bye guys.